This guy was wrong on the internet. Evil Leafy. Yeah, put it. Yeah, me brawler wins. Heck yeah. I'm not gonna do that. That would require me to. Yeah, what should we talk about? Yeah, because we don't got anything to talk about. We 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 are legally required to meet for this episode. Yeah. These first three, we hate you, viewers. Especially if you're a teacher. No! The producer! She'll get us, bro. She'll cut our budget. I'll have to downsize to Mason. To Mason's setup. No! Oh, we're just kidding. Okay, let me pull up. We just pull up. We pull up the advanced stream web setup. This dude's playing Balatro. Oh my god, why am I so big? I forgot I did this. Yeah, so. Alright. So this is just we play video games and I watch episode. No, but it's normally like a specific game. This is just like, oh, this guy's playing Balatro and. Oh, look! Inception. Oh my god. Anyway. Ah. What? Wow. I hate this dude. Okay, explain. I don't. Why was this an issue? Yeah. Anyway, back to the break room. What? Why is it just a zoomed in Balatro? Why is that the... No. Because there's this one. And there's this one. What's the purpose? Okay, anyway. Uh, so... You know what? Because it's the big 2026. We're about halfway through the year. What's y'all's favorite games of the year so far? You can't say Tomodachi Life, Tyler. Fair, yeah. Like, what is your personal favorite game of 2026? Doesn't have to be a 2026 game. What is that? Could you pull it up? No. Sorry for ruining your explanation. I don't. You just watched that. You just watched workplace harassment. Oh, we're getting to look at the Steam library. Tyler, were you gonna say something before nothing happened? This guy. Let me see. Oh. No. I don't know this person. I don't want to play the audio. Okay. Ooh, that's a good one. We played multiplayer Subnautica and Below Zero. Okay, my opinion on Below Zero is that because I had some very strong words while we were playing it together because we did a multiplayer mod. Very cool, by the way. Uh, mm-hmm. Shout out them. Put them in the description so people could play the mods. So, okay, well, you should. I was what? Oh yeah, because we brought it up May 14th. Oh my gosh, it's so soon. Yay! Maybe it will be good. Unlike Below Zero. Okay, well, that brings me to my point. I hate that. No. Okay, besides the awesome Glycerin, which uh oh I know. Could you have it pulled up on your screen sharing your OBS through? But I want to look at what you're showing on on the thing without the OBS in the way. It's just I don't want to see the OBS really. Yes. Why would I want to see your OBS? I'm gonna hurt you. Okay, look at it. But yeah, this game comes out May 14th. The first one was okay. And the kind of what is Below Zero? Is it just like a DLC? Because it's like, why would you make a a second game and then but you didn't name it 2 and then you make a game called 2. So what is Below Zero? Is you just like don't even do it anymore? Don't even like care about it? I don't know, man. I don't know. I was I was also pulling him up. Funny shrimp guy. No. We will this episode not come out if you know what I mean. If I'm talking about DVD. I hecking hate that game. I think it's okay. I like the docking, but I also don't really like how it replaces some of the OG guys, if you know it. There's just there's just less game in Below Zero. And I don't think it justifies being like $30, which it was. Cuz like mm, yeah, they had like 8 years to do that. They didn't have to make Below Zero. Here's the thing, like Subnautica was everyone was still being was like, yeah, we like Subnautica, yeah, we're fine, and then waiting for the sequel, you know, but like no one was like, yeah, and I want to see the 1.5. What's up with Timon and Pumbaa? I want a Lion King 1.5. Like no one asked for that. Like that's what this thing is. It's the Lion King 1.5, except not good. Awesome. That is cool. Hmm. No. Well, you want to put it on this channel. I just wouldn't want to have to edit it. I don't like I don't like making let's play videos. They're just boring and take a long time. Yeah. I mean, yeah, you could just have no chatters like I don't know. Yeah. I don't I don't think that um okay, because Tyler, we've had this conversation before about like hey, you should like cuz you've said, "Oh yeah, your channel, you just make like video essays and stuff. That's not really variety." You know, even though variety's in like the name, you've mentioned that to me before. And yes, you've like, well, why don't you actually make more Let's Play stuff? It's because I started doing that. I didn't like it. Yes, yeah, I don't like doing it, and yeah, and I think that kind of sucks because like I can't include you guys in my videos. Really, I mean, there's the House of Usher video essay I made, which you should go watch now. It's really funny and good, and Tyler's in it. Yeah, that was by necessity. Yeah, then yeah. I also don't really feel like it. I like I like having all the control in my videos. That's why it's mainly only ever me. Also, I intend to upload a lot more. Yay! Also, Netflix. You guys suck. No, I want to talk about this now. I thought about it, and it angered me. I spend months making video about love, death, and robots, and Netflix comes along and assassinates it in front of me. And guess what? The video's doing not good. And I'm kind of disappointed by it. And I think the main reason it's doing not good is because people who like are like the first people to go and watch my videos, they already watched the video and it gets obliterated. So then the reviews don't count. You know? And the engagement I would have gotten goes away. You know, and then also that the video gets killed because because the way it works with YouTube is like you upload video, that's like the prime time that it gets recommended to everyone, right? The algorithm starts going. But they see, oh, video got uploaded. Then it goes away. Then a new one comes out. I'm not gonna recommend this one as hard. You know? That's just kinda how algorithm stuff works. So yeah, that video got murdered because Netflix decided, hey, I don't like you. And they just completely blocked that video. Made me sad because I worked really hard on it. I want to make more videos, and this isn't very motivating to do that. Not that it's like it didn't get views, it's the fact that it could have, but it's not going to now because something external. Because, like, I could see a video like the Yu Yu Hakusho ones, those get views. You know, a few thousand. That's okay for my channel. It's also only a few thousand. But like I could be like, oh yeah, the FNAF video, that's a ranking video. It's a little different from what I've normally made. So I get why people didn't watch that one, right? There's like a justification, or like I didn't even really want to make the House of Usher video, and it got more views than I expected it would. So I'm pleasantly surprised by that video's performance. You were also that, Tyler. You were like, oh, I didn't expect to get that many. But like and then like even the compilation video, which is all the Yu Hakusho stuff, that one got quite a few views for being nearly an hour of me, and also having some editing errors. Still got like 75 hours of watch time out of it. I mean, yeah. The video that will not be named is 51 minutes of me and friends in a courtroom talking. I want to have another kind of not even a Blackbeard level success. Never gonna get another one like that unless I start, actually getting quite more subscribers. But I would like to have at least another like Duval or Doctor Nowhere where it gets like a few thousand views. I would like that because, and I noticed the theme, right? And this is kind of be a little spoilery for the next, might be next video. I already talked to Tyler about this. I made a video, make One Piece video, 312,000 views. Oh my god, right? Then I made another One Piece video, 3,000 views. Oh my god, so many views, like in the thousands. Then I didn't make One Piece or anime, and then no, because then I made 2 non-anime videos, 200 views apiece. Then I make a Yu Hakusho video, 600 views. There's like clearly an audience for my anime stuff. So I need to make more anime videos. That's what I'm getting. I was thinking I've had a couple ideas floating around. Like another One Piece video, but like, it'd be kind of more of a critique, if that makes sense. No, not for the money, because the views. Just kidding. No. Well, yeah, but like, yeah. Also, I got into the YouTube Shop program. I can start plugging products in my videos. What? Huh? I don't get paid commission for that. No, it's not sponsorships. It's like where sponsorships. If you use a product in a video, YouTube will like auto tag it in the description. If anyone looks at the link or buys anything from it, you get a little bit of money for that. So you get yeah. I'm gonna use my Dyson vacuum cleaner to clean up all this mess. Linked below. Big Truman Show. This video. I don't know. I was thinking because I don't know. But yeah, I think I just need to make more anime videos. It doesn't even need to be One Piece. That's my problem. I was like, cause I've had issues with this in the past. I'm like, do I need to make another just a One Piece video? I don't want to pander. I don't want to be like, oh, I'm Baby Brett. Uh-oh. Like that. Me. I don't want to feel like that farmer with the really skinny cow. That's what I don't want to do that. No. I don't want to end up having to milk One Piece to survive, I don't want to get stuck doing one thing. But if that's where the views are, then I might have to make another One Piece video. And therefore, I've been brainstorming topics that would actually be something I'd want to do. Because I'm not just going to make something about something random in One Piece, like, oh, what's the purpose of the photographer guy? Well, he's already in the Duval video. Even that, he already has a little point in there. Crap. I don't want to just make a video about like, oh wow, Doflamingo, that guy is sure a great villain. First of all, I don't even think he's the best One Piece villain. Second of all, I don't even like Dressrosa that much. So there. Haha. That actually would make people angry, dude. Another thing, I get comments on my other videos, and they're really nice to me. Like, they're like, "This is a great video. I love this one." And then the One Piece fans on the Blackbeard video, they're just like, "Ugh, I hate you." Ugh. This dude wrote a whole paragraph one time where he like kind of mildly insinuated that Oda was like didn't have One Piece fully planned. Right? He made a whole paragraph. I was really moved by that comment because it was really long and thoughtful, and it was one of the very first comments on that video that was like that. So I was like, you know what? I'll pin this. Biggest mistake of life. Because I pinning that thing insinuated that I agreed with this guy's opinion that Oda isn't God and didn't plan One Piece from the start. And then the replies to that comment are like, "Hey! How dare you? Oda meant everything." What? I didn't hear you. Yeah, but like to One Piece Glazers, he is. Yeah, no, they would. They'd be because he tried to insinuate. Yeah, Oda didn't have hockey or really a lot of stuff like that super figured out, but he still managed to kind of imply it. And then also, this was before Oda had really planned out a lot of twists in the plot, And like Blackbeard, yes, he's kind of implied to be like this kind of big deal, but obviously Oda wasn't thinking of what Blackbeard was going to do in the long run yet. He just kind of knew it was a bad dude and that Ace was looking for him. That's basically the long and short of what the comments said. And everybody dogged on him. They were like, "How dare you imply?" Oda obviously was thinking way ahead. Sorry. Wait, no, I'm not your dad. My bad, bro. Well, you're like, "Oh, me. I see your little guy do that." Well, you were born, so ha. Yeah. We're not getting into that. No, well, yeah, no, that's also not how. Well, some do, but a lot of it is just they reproduce by just making another one. They they asexually reproduce. Parthenogenesis. That's how they make another. They make basically they by themselves create an egg. So I guess it is kind of true. They make another egg, but it's kind of also just the identical them, except tinier. And they just kind of sit there with their eggs for a while. It's not like you need another roach to make more roaches. That's why they're so good at getting into houses and making a bunch of them. You just need one to get in your house and infest it. Low roach fact of the day. Roaches reproduce asexually. The canonical reason why the roach guy in my videos is asexual. I've just canonized this. Now, because I think it'd be interesting. Yeah. That has to do with cockroach biology? Yeah. Also, you wouldn't expect a romantic subplot in a video about, like, here's why Sanji got way better after Whole Cake. He didn't. He didn't. People say that. He's like, oh, he wanted an arc. You know what his arc was in Whole Cake? Dating a 15-year-old. Oh, no. Yeah, okay. Here's the thing. Oda. I see the inklings of a good... Oh, maybe Oda isn't the Lord and Savior himself. Okay, Oda's kind of a weirdo, and the Whole Cake arc proves it. Let me pull this up. Okay, Sanji sucks. I hate him. I made a video about him, but it was just a knockoff Sanji because of how much I hate Sanji. I don't like bro. I made a Duval video before I made a Sanji video. He's in that by circumstance. But yes, he's a Sanji joke. The joke is that Sanji didn't like his ugly bounty poster, and then the guy who's on the bounty poster is real. just a guy, bro. But okay. Sanji is sad, and that's kind of all of Whole Cake. He's really sad, and all his friends are like, Sanji, stop. And he's like, no, I have to do this for my family or whatever, because they threatened my actual dad, Zeph. They're gonna kill him if I don't do this wedding with Pudding. And then, he actually learns to like Pudding because she's an attractive woman. Not me saying that, the series is saying that. They, have, he looks at a photo of her and then, blood bursts out of his nose because, Sanji can't be serious. Tyler, shh. What would make you think I, of all people, would be like... Okay. But anyway. Yeah, I wouldn't insinuate that. Yeah. This just sounds really bad, especially because I'm about to go to the fact that she is not an adult. Okay, anyway. Sanji learns to really like her, right? He's genuinely, he's like, oh, she's captured my heart. Oh, I love her. I'm gonna actually go through with the wedding even though it was arranged. And then, she's he goes up to her window, and she's like, I was lying the whole time about being head over heels for Sanji. He's such an idiot. And then, really sad Sanji edit plays, where he's sitting out the window, and, he tries to light up a cigarette, and then the rain takes it out because Oda can't be subtle. He's hitting over a brick with how sad this is. And it got me. I cried. Okay? I'll admit it. This made me sad. And then, I was talking to my friend Nathan about this. And he was like, yeah, this episode made me really sad. I hope Sanji ends up with Pudding. And then I had to very sadly admit to him that Pudding was a 15-year-old girl and Sanji is 26. And that just ruins the whole romantic subplot for me. There's a whole... I'm just saying, Oda, when Sanji's backstory's going on, and he's 10 years old with his mom, Pudding is not even alive. So, maybe cool it, man. Maybe okay. It shouldn't be this hard, Oda, to, bump the age a little bit up. You draw every woman the same already. So just... You could just make it so that she's not a 15-year-old girl, and it works fine. And I don't want to hear anything about One Piece fans being like, well, maybe because the age of consent is different. Dude, we're really reaching there. We want to talk about the laws in One Piece, and almost said a bad word. A series that I did not say. I did not say that. That was me flubbing my words. I said flubbing. No, I won't have to. A series that is very infamously, against laws. And Sanji's on a group of pirates, and he's a criminal. Do you think Sanji canonically cares about the age of consent? Do you think he cares? He's a criminal. He has 1 billion bounty. How much would, dating a 15-year-old add to that, You're telling me all the murders he does on screen is equal to 1.1 billion, but then dating a minor is that's another billion, bro. See, Zoro would never. Zoro's my goat. And it's another thing. Okay. Then there's Rebecca. I don't know if I'll even be able to show her design on YouTube. But she's not wearing a lot of clothes. She's wearing gladiator armor that also is a swimsuit. I'll put it like that. Not a lot of covering there. And she's the princess of Dressrosa. And then Oda, despite the fact that she looks identical to Nami, she's just pink Nami. In the same way, Vivi's just blue Nami. And Nami is orange Vivi. And Like, look at this. Look at this woman. Okay? I don't know. Why are you... I'm moving you so we can look at what Rebecca... Alright. How old is this woman, do you think? Like, ballpark. Well, okay. Let me pull up a picture of Nami. Actually, no. Alright, I'm gonna pull up a picture of... Okay, let me pull up a picture of another character. They're different, by the way. This is Vivi. She's like Blue Rebecca, if that makes sense. Okay, how old is this woman? Do you think they're around the same age? No. You're actually super wrong. This woman is the same age as Nami, which is around, I believe, 19 pre-time skip, 21 post-time skip. And Rebecca is 15. You were dead on. A 15-year-old girl? You know who else? You know who else is... Okay, you know what sucks? Oda, did you forget? No, well, okay, he's gonna be... I'm gonna go after him as soon as One Piece ends. I need to know what the One Piece is, and then he can get arrested. It's fine. But... Okay, here, I'm gonna show you a picture... I'm gonna show you another 15-year-old from One Piece. This is Miss Golden Week. Does she look 15? But does she look like a child? I would say yes, way more than Rebecca. I'll show you another. Actually, okay, here's a better image to illustrate her actual age. That was kind of a bad angle. That is a high school. That's like a 10th grader. Yeah, I can buy that. Yeah. She is 14, like 15, you know? I'm gonna show you another picture of Rebecca. I'm gonna show you another picture of Rebecca. I don't even know if... I'll show you another picture of Rebecca. I'm trying to find one that isn't super, yes. She doesn't wear a lot of clothes. I think it's kind of weird that she doesn't. I'll put it in Discord. Random stuff. Moon Knight. Okay, that's what she wears mainly. That's Rebecca. Okay, I'm gonna show you a picture of Nami. And then, okay, I'm gonna just put her next. That's Nami. I don't. Yeah. Oh, yeah, no, they're... Alright, 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 alright. I think this is... Okay, let me show you another woman, actually. Alright, so I want you to say... I want... Alright. I think this is the most egregious one. I want you to find the difference between, these two... this character, okay? Here you go. No. You idiot. This is Robin in the Strong World movie, and this is Tashigi. Idiot. No. Very different. This is Robin, this is Tashigi. Oda, you drew the same woman twice. Bro. Um, it's just the same, right? Yeah, that's a difference. That's a difference in clothing. That's it. If if no, also it's the fact that her suit is like ultra tight. That's Tashigi. No, also Tyler. The reason that okay, the reason Tyler, these could all be chalked up to this is the same character in baggier clothes and different lighting. It is. That is baggy. That's the purpose. Well, I think Oda failed. All right. I think this is also pretty egregious. That's that's Vivi, Rebecca, Shiratoshi, and Nami, aka Blue Nami, Pinker Nami, and Nami. They literally how you draw the sauce characters. No one's gonna get that until you actually release the episode, but brosive. Okay, I hate the Vivi Rebecca one. They're making the exact same face. The same one. That's because she's a fishman, so she's weird. It's like Oda. You could do something different. You could do anything, bro. You could try. No, the counter to the comment, because that comment insinuated that he just made a couple writing mistakes and he was kind of planning. He wasn't really planning One Piece as it went along, and then like the replies to that comment are all dogging on it and being like blasphemy. How dare you suggest that Oda doesn't have everything figured out, dude? He doesn't even have his art style figured out. You think he has the writing all there? Like, dude. Well, Oda actually has a story. Scott Cawthon has like a puzzle that he like threw half the pieces out of. He has a little board that like he's hurriedly making MatPat connect. Reminds me of Hello Neighbor. Hey, God, imagine being an indie horror game during peak indie horror game times and sucking so bad that you have to beg MatPat to cover your thing. You showed me the tweets of them being like at MatPat. Well, you're gonna have a fun time deciphering this. I can't wait for MatPat to over. I I sh- I showed you my lore. Please respond. God, God. I, what is the purpose of this episode? We're nearly 40 minutes in. We said this was gonna be a short one. Yeah. Hello, neighbor. He said. He said. Yes, that one. See, we're very professional. We're very professional. I found the tweets. No. I don't want to knock myself out. That would hurt. I believe that MetBet GT is going to enjoy this. Like Matt. I just love the bottom when you should totally reply to our DM. It's the most desperate sounding. Let me move you. We're up here. This one's so sad. He just really wants Matt Pat to respond. His Matthew Patrick. The theorist Matt himself. There's literally no lore to this game, though. What's the Hello Neighbor lore, even? Like, just get out of my house? Hello, I'm your neighbor? Yeah. The lore is just, hey, go in the house. Find out what he's doing in there. I'm gonna look it up. Hello Neighbor lore. Centers on Theodore Peterson, a grieving father in Raven Brooks who descends into madness and criminality following his wife's death in a car crash and his daughter's accidental death. Despite his son Aaron's role in his sister death and avoid further loss, Peterson buries the daughter, locks Aaron in the basement, and kidnaps the protagonist, Nikki Roth. These sound like AI generated names. To keep his secret. The Dark History of Hello Neighbor. By Gaming Lore. Well, have you seen about how the neighbor's mom or no wife was killed in the car crash, and you might be triggering you might be triggering a trauma response by summoning a car on the road, and the neighbor will get you. Theodore Peterson himself he'll come and get you, and he'll lock you away in his basement like his son. That's not, dude. There's probably way better things you could put in your basement than your kid. Like lock away like a secret. I think that's kind of lame. Like, of all the things like Tiny Build could have put in the neighbor's basement, it just was like some guy he kidnapped. Like that's the most boring thing you could put in a secret basement in a video game. Put like a cult in it. I don't know. Do something cool. Put the Society of the Blind Neighbor. No one gets that reference, Mason. And probably some people get Schmebulok. It's Fear and Hunger, yes. That will get 5 views, and it will be you 5 times. Unfortunately, I don't play games. No, I didn't. This is not true. I'm not confirming anything. I'm not. I'm not gonna confirm anything in call. No, I'm not doing that. I'm not confirming it. Oh my god, you suck at driving. Oh my god, he just T-boned that guy. I hate that you can't like you crashed with that guy and like he lived. Can you like kill people in this game? I kind of like blacked out for a second in real life. I thought you were just playing GTA. So like, I was wondering why you weren't. I was wondering why you weren't killing people in the car crashes and hitting random people on the street. That just kind of seems like what you do. We are now 43 minutes in. Yes. Do we want to just like? Yeah. Okay. Before we go, do you want to say anything outro wise? We talked for 40 minutes about random garbage. And and I was about to say well, maybe if you uploaded a video on YouTube, you could. No, you're editor. You could do it. Do it. Okay, buddy. Anyway, check out. Okay, buddy. All right. Check out check out Yo-Yo Slime and also the Object Showman YouTube channel when Silly Object Show, aka Sauce, comes out. Yeah, I'm in that one. I'm in that. I'm the tumbleweed guy. I'm gonna do the voice real quick. Yeah, I'm gonna do the tumbleweed voice. 3, 2. Hey guys, to me, tumbleweed. It's not what he. I can't do it yet. I gotta save it for the video. Everyone, you. Yeah. And then will be more sporadic releases whenever we want to do these more. Yeah. Okay, see ya. Bye bye.